Hello Sagittarius, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past, could also be a current relationship. For others of you, this could be a situationship. For a small portion of you, this could be somebody that you've met and there's a whole lot of chemistry. You feel the energy, but no one's really speaking up. Wow, cards are coming out very openly. Yeah, person wants to have a second chance with you here. Whoa. And that just flung out. Okay. All right. We have a couple of cards here, 3. So let me set it up this way. You can see that? Yes, you can. All right. This is very odd. Like I was saying, this person wants to open up to you. They do want to talk to you, it appears. Yep, opening. Open up. All right. Huge. Very big. Very intense reading. So it's interesting how you got so many cards this time around. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have. And I do have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. So you have quite a few cards today. We have your centering, followed by sensuality, illusion, laughter, fear, rhythms, death and rebirth, anger and rage, opening, betrayal. And under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have here ecstasy. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Sagittarius, I now realize that you and I have this yin and yang sort of dynamic. It's this feeling of knowing the other side of you and how you make me feel grounded. I feel very grounded. There are certain things that have happened in the past, and I felt lost. But with you now, I truly do feel that so much has happened, that you have become a part of me. This feeling that I have, it runs deep. And I also know that no matter where I go, no matter what I do, you'll always be there. Because there's a part of me that feels, that is attached to you. And you're attached to me. We have this bond. It's almost as if I'm the moon, you are the sun. We are opposites. But I can always rely on you, knowing that you're always going to be there. And yes, sometimes I may sound selfish, but I know that I can always count on you. That you'll always be there. Does that mean that I take you for granted? Yes, it does. I have taken you for granted. And I don't really think a lot when it comes to how I can be better, how I can make this more of a solid connection. I ignore that side. I ignore that part. In you, I have found somebody who is very, very sensual, very beautiful, very handsome. The feelings that I feel, the feelings that I get, they are different and they are unique. In you, I see this charm, this beauty, this talent, charisma. So much is inside of you, and it is very alluring and tantalizing. Your lips, the contours of your body, the way your clothes fit you, the way they cling to you, the way you move, everything about you. It's amazing. I also feel that in this connection, I have felt quite embarrassed. I am not happy with what I've done. And now I hide behind a veil, behind a false mask, not telling you what it is that I truly feel, or how I feel. And because I know what I've done is wrong, I don't want to open up to you. So I keep my distance from you, this image that I have of being emotionally distant. It's because I know what I did was wrong, not because I don't care. I just know that what I did was wrong. And I do want to be and remain as someone special in your life, a friend even. But I do find it difficult to be this person. I feel that you are that individual who knows me. You know what makes me laugh. You know what makes me tick. You know what makes my heart happy. And not a lot of people know this. Not a lot of people can feel this. But I do. Right now, I'm feeling this sense of difficulty releasing myself from this sorrow and this embarrassment. Because I have done a few things that were very bad, I am now afraid. I'm afraid and I feel paranoid because of certain things that have happened, certain things that I've said and done. A long time ago, it may have seemed to you that I was very confident, self-sufficient, self-reliant. I had a lot of self-esteem, but now there's nothing. I've lost it all. Now I don't feel as if I'm that person. Now I've lost my confidence. I don't have any self-esteem. There's a lot of insecurities. I don't even feel worthy. In fact, I feel unworthy and I feel worthless. I don't know how to be in this connection with you because I am afraid and I'm nervous. I don't believe in myself anymore. I'm afraid because of the things that I've done. And no matter where I go, no matter what I do, no matter how I act or behave or dress and disguise myself, I always end up thinking about you. It's a rhythm that comes and goes. And there's always that part in that rhythm where I recognize it's you. There's a part of me that wants to move on, but put to rest all that happened before and start with something new. In the past, things were very rough, bumpy, even tragic. But now going forward, in the future, I want there to be more stability, no more rocky roads, easy terrain. I feel that in this connection, I would like to have a second chance and have a rebirth of this specific energy, this feeling that we feel. But I understand there is anger and frustration and even irritation. I, in fact, feel angry not at you, but angry at the situation and angry at myself. With this anger comes that sense of embarrassment. I don't want to open up and talk to you. I don't want to let you know what's in my heart and my mind, and yet I know opening up is the right thing to do. I need to open up and I need to tell you what's on my mind, what's in my heart. I need to open up to you and I need to tell you the things that I have hidden deep down in the shadows. I have not been the type of partner that you have wanted. I have not been open. I have not been honest. And because of that, I know being in a connection and finding truth and having faith, it's difficult. And it's even worse when you realize that I betrayed you. Now I know who I really am and what I've done to you. I understand the things that I've done. I've hurt you. I also know that all that has happened in this connection, you thought you could predict me. You thought you really knew me. And it turns out you never really knew me at all. Because of this, I now find it difficult to gain that faith, to gain that trust, because now there is no faith and trust in this connection, because I've betrayed you. I broke your heart. I've caused you hurt. I've caused you pain. Heartbroken. But I do want to open up to you, because what I've done, it angers me. I'm angry at myself. And I do want a second chance. Because deep down, there's a part of you that exists. And I feel spiritual bliss. I feel happy. On a spiritual level, I feel that somehow you and I are so connected. And it's difficult for me to change things. It's difficult for me to move on. For now, I admire you from a distance. My plans are to one day reach out to you and to open up to you about the things that have been on my mind and share with you the secrets that I've hidden deep down. Things that you should have known that I never truly shared before. All right. Sagittarius. Sorry guys, got a little bit of a chest thing going on here. You're dealing with somebody here who wants a second chance because they have betrayed you. There is definitely that. Unfortunately, in this connection, Sagittarius, you may have noticed that your person of interest was not talking to you for a very long time. And it's almost as if they were being kind of secretive. They were not opening up to you because they feel embarrassed. They feel so upset because of what they did. They know it's wrong. And for that reason, it's even worse. Like, they don't want to confront you. They don't want to talk about the situation, because if they do, it's only going to make them look worse. And that's why this person wants to take a step back. They don't want to deal with the situation. Now, we know it's important to talk, to communicate. We do know that. The issue here is that they were not confident enough, because remember, you have the fear card, right? They are scared. They're nervous. They don't want to communicate with you, not because they don't want to be with you, but because they are absolutely afraid and nervous. Why are they nervous? They are afraid that you're going to judge them. Well, too late for that, isn't it? I know. This person already did what they did, and so you have judged them. And it is a sense of realizing for this person, hoping that there could be a second chance in this connection. This is truly what they're hoping for. They're hoping for a second chance. And if by chance you do give them that second chance, they feel that perhaps things could be better. All right, I have here another set of cards. This is the Lover's Path Tarot. So with this deck, what I like to do, there you have it, is I go a little bit into the past to see what it is that your person of interest, why did they do what they did? So I go a little bit into the past to see, in the beginning, things were going great, things were going well, but then all of a sudden, boom, everything just went downhill. Why? What is the reason behind that? Could things have been different? Some of you may not have gotten the type of closure that you wanted. Perhaps your person of interest, they ghosted you. They abandoned you. They faded over time, and now the communication is so less, you don't even know. Is this even worth it? Why are they treating me like this? The type of connection you had, I'm doubting that your person of interest even told you why they did what they did. So this is to provide you with some clarity and some guidance so that you know what was in this person's mind at the time, just to give you that sense of understanding. Now, the first set of cards, for those of you who are new, that was the current status. This is something I look into the past. Prince of Cups and Awakening, and these cards I do read in the reverse. So with the Prince of Cups, you're dealing with somebody here who was very young in terms of their nature and the way they view life. Here, this person was taking love, beauty, and emotional richness for granted. Here, they needed to be more receptive to the beauty, to the love and the harmony that was being given to them. But what were they doing? They were overindulging in fantasies. So you're dealing with somebody here who either was immature or inexperienced. More so, I'm getting immature though. And because of this, they truly did not appreciate what they had at the time. Sometimes people only value someone after the fact, right? They only realize that, okay, this is what I put myself into, and this is what I did to my person of interest. Then there's this sense of understanding, right? But you're dealing with somebody here who at the time did not understand that. They did not appreciate, they overindulged, they took you for granted. Why? Simply because they were somebody who was very youthful in their approach to relationships. Here, we have Awakening. And when I say youthful, I mean basically not wise. Okay, they were not wise. Here we have Awakening. So let's have a look at Awakening, and that is in the reverse. awakening here, it talks about how there was finally this understanding that there could have been an emotional awakening, but they were putting a block on it. Here, they were not taking any opportunities that were coming to them. They were not truly appreciating love and sexuality. They were having problems with people that may have been dependent, codependent. This could be family, children, friends, but people who were close to them in terms of relationships or somebody that would come into their life. There was an unwillingness to accept affection. It even talks about problem with children here. But creatively blocked by internal or external forces and refusing to grow. This is huge. Creatively blocked by internal or external forces. So internal would mean how this person's personal own belief system works, right? And then we also have not only how they feel, how their personal feelings are, but how the outside world manipulates them, influences them. And this is something that happened here. Your person of interest had their own thoughts, their own mindset, but certain things happen. Some people have said something. This could be friends, society, family, co-workers even. But they changed their mind. They changed their point of view. And why is it so easy for this person to actually move from one mindset to the other? It's simply because they never had a mindset of their own. Easily impressionable. Why? Because they were immature and they were inexperienced. So you're dealing with somebody here who themselves, they didn't know how to behave in this connection. So they did what they did. They were immature. They didn't really open up to you. They kept things secretive. On top of that, they had people that were telling them that, oh, in a relationship like this is how you should behave. When you're in that type of scenario, this is what you should do. Now, having ideas and giving suggestions is not bad, but sometimes it's not meant for that specific person because it could be a biased opinion. It could be a situation where there's no context, nobody knows, and they just say it, blurt it out. And so it seems here that this person was very much influenced by others. The problem I'm seeing is when they were influenced, they did not take the right steps accordingly. They made a lot of mistakes. And this was not even because they were following what's in their heart and in their mind. It's because their environment around them had molded them into what they are, and so they acted in that way. That is why they did what they did. Straight, simple, and so forward this person was. I see it's very difficult for them to even see beyond this sort of, I'm getting the word spectrum. They're finding it difficult. They don't see anything beyond that because they can't compare anything. They're so inexperienced that they don't have a lot of knowledge. They don't even know what questions to ask. So this is how I would say even naive or inexperienced this person was. And the internal problems can also come from their own family-related issues when they were growing up. It did say problems with children. Children, it doesn't have to be children. It could be any person that's dependent on you. So like maybe if you're living with your grandmother or something and you're taking care of your grandmother, they don't want to move in because, oh, it's a grandmother. Something like that, but it could be a dependent. So other people that are involved that you may be helping, this person kind of had an issue towards that. That's very immature. Of course, it's their opinion. It's their, it's their prerogative, right? But you have to do what you feel right, Sagittarius. You can't change or conform and change your beliefs or your ways for everybody, right? Especially this person. You're dealing with somebody here who acted in a very immature way. So here I have the Beginner's Tarot. And with this deck, what I like to do is have a look at any sort of plans, any intentions, any actions this person may take towards you in the coming future, which is good here. You have the 8 of Pentacles, and that does tell me that this person is going to be going into the love workshop, trying to make a plan, trying to make a strategy. Not bad, Justice. So we have here the Tower card. First card's strongest. We do have a situation here where your person of interest here is going to be in a situation where their world literally just, boom, it just changes all of a sudden. They're not going to realize what happened. They're not going to realize like what happened and how it happened. But all of a sudden, their mindset is going to start to change. They're going to have a realization, an epiphany. Now, this could be because of certain things that have happened in this connection. It could also be an external experience that they have, and all of a sudden, everything just makes sense to them. And they realize that you're the one. Here we also have the Five of Swords. Because of that, they're going to have a lot of ego-oriented competition. They are feeling that they want you, and no matter what it takes, by hook or by crook, they want to be with you. What's interesting about this card is that it does talk about competition, and they want to be that person that is the only choice. So for you, it's like they want to beat the competition where there's nobody left. And it's just that person, last person standing. So it's also the feeling this person has that if I can't have you, no one can have you. I'm your only choice. That's what they feel. It's a lot of ego and stubbornness that does come with that sense of immaturity. But I do see them actually making an effort. And with that effort, you do have the Eight of Pentacles. With the Eight of Pentacles, it does talk about how your person of interest here has gone to this workshop, and I call this a love workshop, and they're trying to plan something, trying to make this strategy and trying to know, I'm seeing the word plan actually, they're planning on how to get back into your life, into your good graces. But in the meantime, we have here also the High Priestess, somebody who knows where fate and destiny may take both of you. There's a belief that this person has, but they are staying extremely quiet and letting nature take its course. We also have here the overall arching theme, justice. With the Justice card, it does talk about how in this connection there's a feeling of wanting to make things right. Not wanting to rush into anything, but having an equal give and take, because it seems here that this person now realizes in this connection there was and there is no equal give and take. It's always just taking, and the other person's just giving and giving. So this person doesn't like that anymore. They realize that this is absolutely wrong, and they want to fix that. They want to be better than who they are and what they've done. This is your person of interest, not only with the Death and Rebirth card wanting a second chance, but here with this card wanting to make things right. That is a beautiful situation, a beautiful aim and ambition, but we are dealing with a person here where you may not see a lot of action being taken towards you anytime soon. This is someone who's going to take their time, just like here, but there's going to be some type of a catalyst, something that's going to happen that's going to push everything forward. And in the meantime, no, this person most likely is not going to be communicating with you. Just know, Sag, that behind the scenes, your person of interest is actually trying to change things. And that's not bad. All right. Let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this. Just going to do a quick prayer. All right, we have here, take action. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Followed by don't stop. Then we have here perfect timing. Romance, spiritually based romantic connection. That's what this is. Yep. Okay. Followed by if you believe. Then you have here recovery. After that you have wait. So it does appear here, yeah, communicate clearly. I did mention earlier, I did say exactly that, communicate clearly. This person was not communicating clearly, but here, this is supposed to be you, in fact. Here we have first card. First card's the strongest. Take action. So it does seem as if it is very important for you to be the one who's going to initiate this. You're going to be the one who's going to take action towards a situation. So do take action. This is you knowing when the time is right. And don't stop. Don't stop giving and receiving that positive energy. Keep that positive love flowing, because you will be attracting positive energy then. When you take action, it's going to be the right time, and only you will know this. There's no timeline here, but this is specific to each individual's situation, and you, Sag, will know when the time is right. You'll feel it. This is in divine timing. This is in perfect timing when you will be taking that action towards your spiritually based romantic connection. Here we also have if you believe. If you do believe in this connection, then certain things, they will come to fruition. And it is a belief that is supposed to be based on positivity and faith. Here we also have recovery. So some of you have had a lot of issues, and not all of you, but some of you. This is a general love reading. This could have an effect on your health. This could have an effect on your mind, body, spirit, and your soul. Okay, that's how it is. There's a misalignment here for some of you. Because of the impact this person has had on your life, they've been very wishy-washy. You just don't know. There's internal forces here at work. There's external forces here at work. And there's nothing solid for you to learn from. Like, you don't know how to deal with this. We also have here wait. So do take your time. Don't rush into anything. With the recovery card going back, I do have a package that I'll tell you guys about in just a moment. And we also have here the overall arching theme, communicate clearly. So it is important for you to finally take a step back, and I recommend to make 4 to 5 points, literally memorize them. It could be 2 to 3 sentences. At the time when you have that moment to communicate with this person, let them know what's on your mind. Let them know what's been bothering you. But now, do not taunt, do not argue, do not mock. What's really good is the approach that I've learned, and some of you already know, the I method, right? I believe such and such. I think such and such. I feel, right? So it's something starting with I. I feel, I believe, I think. When you do that, it's less aggressive. And it also gives the other person an opportunity to know what's on your mind. And you're telling them what's on your mind. You're discussing it with them, that specific topic that you really want to talk about. But it's not a very aggressive way, which is a good thing, right? You don't want it to be aggressive because, remember, this person already is embarrassed. You do not want to be going into this connection, again, when you reach out, and making them feel intimidated, making them feel embarrassed, because they already feel like crap. All right? Here with a recovery card, for some of you, have a look on my website. It's www.asnointia.com. Under the rates and packages section, you will see the packages that are available. One of them is called the Chakra Checkup package. For this specific card, recovery, to align your mind, body, spirit, and your soul, that is the perfect package for you. And that is also a package where I teach you how to get rid of negative energies from your home, around your body, and around your aura. And inside your body, which are your chakra centers. Now, also for some of you here with a romance card, that is a past life spiritual connection. So some of you may have been karmic partners. You could be still karmic partners, soulmates, twin flames. I do past life readings. If some of you have been greatly impacted, which I do see here, but with the recovery card, I do recommend that you get that specific package, the past life package. That will provide you with a whole lot of information, perhaps even some closure, based on what happened in the past life and how is it affecting you in this lifetime right now. And also for those of you who are new, I have another channel called Asnointia Audio. Hopefully, guys, fingers crossed, I'll be uploading very soon. And on that channel, I have some videos regarding relationship-related advice. as well as spiritual connections. This is past life, twin flame, soulmates, all that kind of stuff. And I also have one on negative energies. So please have a look at that too. What and who are negative energies, how to recognize and remove these things. If you want a very simple package that has no reading, it's a self-help guide, there is my bestseller, the Holy Light package. It's simple, straightforward, and you have it forever, all the information. The Holy Light package is, in fact, included in the Chakra Checkup package, and that is to get rid of negative energies. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys again. Take care. Stay safe. Bye now.